Grace, and I'm a Cape Cod cranberry grower.
She's so goddamn pretty, I think it hurts sometimes. Think she wakes up early waiting for the sun to shine. Never anything out of place, she likes a very fine life. But no one notices the way tears make her cheeks shine. Window watching, what do you see? Everybody's got it better than me. Window watching, sometimes you creep, but everybody's got something they don't want you to see. Got it all together, their kids, their jobs, their house, their dog. And in the photographs, I don't think there's a cloud at all. But he goes out every night with someone who's not his wife. He doesn't think she notices, but everything's out in the lights. Window watching, what do you see? Everybody's got it better than me. Window watching, sometimes you creep, but everybody's got something they don't want you to see. You make my life what I want you to see, 'cause everybody's watching me. Curate a life what I want it to be. Yeah, everybody's always watching. What do you want them to see? She almost made a move, but everybody said to stick it out. Like they know it's called embrace and the love she does without. Window watching, what do you see? Everybody's got it better than me. Window watching, sometimes you creep. Yeah, everybody's always watching. What do you want them to see? Oh, well, thank you.
Grace, how much are your CDs?
15.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello. Hello. I recently started watching James Bond movies, and we just ended with the man with the golden gun, and so this is my new thing. I'm the girl with the golden microphone. It's like the most ostentatious microphone I could find. But for the same price, I could have black or gold. Why wouldn't I pick gold, right?
Completely.
Right? I had a student once whose favorite color was sparkle. And I was like, yes, yes, also my favorite color. It's a color. So my husband and I recently celebrated our 5th wedding anniversary. Thank you very much. It's been an adventure. But I think the thing I'm amused by is that, you know, wedding anniversaries have traditional gifts. You have like your diamond one and your pearl one, like the fancy. This was the wood one, our wooden anniversary. Isn't that romantic? And he bought me this guitar. This is a song I wrote about how much I hated dating. I think dating was the most hellish period of my life. Yeah, forget all that jazz. I like being married because I can wear pink sweatpants and purple Crocs every day and he loves me anyway. Yeah!
You think you know me like a name in a magazine. Carefully curated positive publicity. Barely scratching the surface. You gotta dig deep down. Sure, I'm present when the days are sunny over a glass of champagne. I am a delight with the lights out, honey, but I hope you still hold me when it rains. You like my laughter? It's just a nervous tick. Find a song on the radio so I can sing along with it. Afraid to let you see clearly, so I hold back so much. Sure, I'm present when the days are sunny over a glass of champagne. I am a delight with the lights out, honey, but I hope you still hold me when it rains, 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 when it rains. Oh, everything is beautiful when everything is beautiful. And what about when it all gets real? Yeah, I'm pleasant when the days are sunny over a glass of champagne. I am a delight with the lights out, honey, but I hope you still hold me when it rains, 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 when it rains.
Well, thank you! I watched live video of myself performing, and I don't know if you've ever listened to yourself talk on a recording. It's its own special kind of hell. And what I noticed was that every time I said thank you, it was thank you! Thank you! And my God, I'm trying so hard. Thank you. Oh man. So my family has lived in Massachusetts since like 1620. People say funny things when I'm not in Massachusetts and I say I'm from Massachusetts. But anywho, the house where my grandpa was born in 1916 has been abandoned for the entirety of my life. And you probably don't recognize what a nerd I am, but like the only thing I'm super passionate about besides this and my kid is genealogy. So my whole life I've been driving by this like boarded up time capsule, like my family treasure is in there, like what is in there? And so one day I drove by and someone had broken in. And I'm like, this is my moment to shine. I need to go, like, save the family jewels. Side note, terrible, terrible choice. There was like a criminal inside. Don't do this. But anyway, I walked in and everything, it was just as it had been left by my great-grandparents. And my grandma played piano for silent movies. Over in the corner was her piano and I played it. And it just got me thinking about stuff. You know, like stuff was meant to last. And people were expected to be sturdy too, because mental health was not a recognized thing. And this is called Broken Things. My great-grandma's chair is still standing, dusty thing but proud. Her piano strings still singing, out of tune but loud. Our dreams are living, and it still wants more. Maybe minor hearts aren't meant to last. We just hold on till we're past the pain it brings. Yeah, we're all just broken things. That's my grandpa's old jalopy. You still can't turn it on. Out the door and down the road, can't stop us once we're gone. Our dreams are living, and it still wants more. Maybe minor hearts aren't meant to last. We just hold on till we're past the pain it brings. Yeah, we're all just broken things. But I was tough, wearing an old punk rock t-shirt. Thought I was tough till I knew what it meant to hurt. My granddad stood there stoic as a wall. I wonder if he felt pain at all. Well, of course he did. He was just a little kid back when we don't talk about This old house has seen its share of hearts broke on the floor. It will be here after I'm gone, opening its doors. Maybe minor hearts aren't meant to last. We just hold on till we're past the pain it brings. Yeah, we are all just broken things. Well, thank you. Anybody ever been to Cape Cod? Any Cape Cod is here? Yeah. So I'm from the town. I go all over the country and I say, I'm from Cape Cod. And they say, oh yeah, what town? And then I say Wareham and they say, that's not Cape Cod. This is what I've had to live with my whole life. Because Wareham is really like the armpit of Massachusetts. And that's kind of how we're treated. Oh, you're from Wareham. But I love Wareham. We have the most miles of coastline of any other town in Massachusetts. Also, hometown of Gina Davis. She won't tell you that, but I will.
Ain't got a good reputation, ain't had one for a while. Don't make sense to me, everybody walks by with a smile. We are the salt of the earth, we are as real as a smile on your face. When you finally give up on the traffic on the bridge to the cave. Hey little sister, are you coming out with me? Bank account full of nothing, ain't nowhere I gotta be. But a cooler and a blanket and a ring on my toe. Let's hide out a little harbor, ain't nobody gotta know you're with me. In somewhat country. We like everything as it once was. Sometimes we go to Walmart and we walk around just because. The cracks in the sidewalk were there since my mama was young. It reminds her of summer and her dreams and the songs that she sung. With me, somewhat country. All along, forgot a brother in a rich man's son, a girl who needed nothing but a face in the sun. At the center of town, my great father's name's a resting stone, and we can't leave the town that made us. Except for maybe Gina Davis. We used to make nails, now we are the scapegoat for the drugs in the night. We're reaching coastline of Victorian paradise. They can't see the beauty of hell, that's their burden to bear. More for you and me, 'cause we going anywhere. Hey little sister, are you coming out with me? Bank account full of nothing, ain't nowhere I gotta be. A cooler and a blanket and a ring on my toe. Let's hide out a little harbor, ain't nobody gotta know you're with me. In somewhat country. Oh, in somewhat country. Thank you.
I've been spending a little bit of time in Nashville writing with people, and there's just this unspoken thing where if you have never had a hit and you're writing with someone who has had a hit, it is incumbent upon you to show up to the writing session with the idea. And that, to me, is the hard part. I'm like, I ain't got jack shit for ideas. And so I had this co-writing session with this fellow who had said many #1 hits for George Strait. And I'm panicking because I had nothing. And I'm like a minute from his house driving the car. I'm like, I need an idea. And so I did what you do, which was mine my past terrible life choices. And upon assessment, I was like, oh, the common denominator here is booze. And so this song is called Wine Decisions.
sturdy. Sometimes I'm strong, sometimes I'm worried when the day gets too long. Sometimes I'm broken, sometimes I'm blue. That's when I go out, hoping the bottle will get me through. He's looking at me from across the bar. I'm seeing myself getting in his car at 2 a.m. His hand is on my knee. He turns the key, unlocks the door, 2 steps in, dressed on the floor. I know this isn't where I ought to be. Yet here I am wishing that I didn't make those wise decisions. My daddy told me to keep myself clean and leave dirt on my soul wouldn't be the death of me. When I remember all the wrong that I've done, I wanna wash it away. Bartender, pour me another one. He's looking at me from across the bar. I'm seeing myself getting in his car at 2 a.m. His hand is on my knee. He turns the key, unlocks the door, 2 steps in, dressed on the floor. I know this isn't where I ought to be. And here I am wishing that I didn't make those right decisions. Boy, he's looking at me from across the bar. I'm seeing myself getting in his car at 2 a.m. His hand is on my knee. He turns the key, unlocks the door, 2 steps in, dressed on the floor. I know this isn't where I ought to be. And here I am wishing that I didn't make those wise decisions. Those wise decisions.
Thank you. So my mama is like the coolest person I've ever met. My mom is 80, and she's lived some lives. And after my dad passed away a few years back, she was really struggling. And did you know that there are human beings on this planet whose like purpose is to find vulnerable people and then like take every single thing they can from them? Well, that is what happened to us. And it felt a lot like if you've ever loved someone who struggles with addiction, because you just want to go in and take the alcohol away or take the drugs away. And I was trying so badly to save my mom from this person, and I couldn't. And I had this moment where I was like, oh my God, she has to do it. I can't do it. Which was a really helpless feeling for a daughter, you know? And so I wrote this song, like really trying to manifest her saving herself. And then she did, and it was the most badass thing I've ever seen. So this is, if you've ever been in a toxic situation, this is for you.
walked out and took a deep breath. I gave everything I had inside until I knew there was no me left. Words can be as hard to swallow as a gun. It's like you handed me one. When you said, what you gonna do about it now? There's nowhere to run. Baby, you're done, done, done. What you gonna do about it now? They won't catch your phone. You left them all. But I don't think you know I'm not a fool. I just got caught up in your you start believing like you're some needy creature. You don't know your beginning or where he ends. Eyes can be as hard to escape as a knife. Let me walk away with my life. Let me walk away, don't tell me what you gonna do. There's nowhere to run. Baby, you're done, done, done. What you gonna do about it now? They won't catch your phone. You left them all. But I don't think you know I'm not a fool. I just got caught up in your You're a drug and I'm the user, but I feel ashamed. Might say you're the abuser, but I think I'm the same. What you gonna do about it now? There's nowhere to run. Baby, you're done, done, done. What you gonna do about it now? They won't catch your phone. You left them all. But I don't think you know I'm not a fool. I just got caught up in your
I'm gonna play you a song that I did not write, but I just feel inclined to do so because I started talking about my mom. And so my mom is a really shy human being, but she will get up on stage with me and sing this next song, which is super awkward for me to sing with her, but I feel like it will just give you the sense of who my mom is. You like flowers and I like liquor. Your way's nice, but my way's quicker. I've been watching you all night long, and I gotta say something. Don't care if it's wrong. I'm feeling outrageous. I hope it's contagious. I wanna spend the night with you. And that's not even the uncomfortable part. Okay. You're the kind of boy who's slow and lazy, a little bit lost and a little bit crazy. I'm the kind of girl who wakes at dawn, walking through the kitchen till the soaps come on. Baby, it's only I'm feeling lonely and I wanna spend the night with you. And I honestly think that I'm like the the world's greatest wingman for my mom. Like, what other daughter would be so uncomfortable on stage? Okay, this is the worst part. We'll go home and leave the lights on, wear G-strings and see-through tights. So we'll make love, we'll have a ball in the kitchen against the wall. I'm feeling funky, I'm drunker than a monkey, and baby, it's only how I'm feeling lonely again. I wanna spend the night with you. Thanks, we have fun, me and my mama. I often can't look at her afterward. Okay, well, I'm gonna sing you a song about a real jerk. Sometimes I dream about you, sometimes I pace the floor, wishing these silent movies wouldn't play me anymore. I've moved on, I think, but in quiet moments, like washing dishes at the sink, I remember throwing back the bottle. So sure that you were mine, I was wasted all that time. Ooh. So here I am, but surely thinking that I was so naive. You could have said anything, I would have believed. I've moved on, I've grown, but in my weaker moments I still go back, and I remember throwing back the bottle of wine. I was so sure that you were mine, I was wasted all that time when I was waiting for your voice soft and clear to tell me what I wanna hear, that it wasn't wasted time. You were always gonna be mine. You crossed the lines when you wanted to, once they were drawn. I had no say and I'll let you take me down, down, down. And I remember throwing back the bottle of wine. I was so sure that you were mine, I was wasted all that time when I was waiting for your voice soft and clear to tell me what I wanna hear, that it wasn't wasted time, and you were always gonna be mine. Thank you. Yeah, I got 2 more songs. That's perfect timing. I was just gonna say, I got 2 more songs for you. I got some CDs for sale on the table over here, and also soap. And it smells really good. I highly recommend you take a whiff of the soap. This is a song about my 20s. This is called Sloppy.
I can't face it no more. No familiar feet walking through the door. One way. What's it gonna take to make this bird sing? Lately I've been holding on to certain vices, and sometimes I get sloppy. No one's there to stop me. Oh, I take a bottle off the shelf. What am I doing to myself? You drug me like a stone. I can't feel it going on. It's like wine. I pretend that everything is fine. Lately I've been holding on to certain vices. And sometimes I get sloppy when no one's there to stop me. Oh, I take the bottle off the shelf. What am I doing to myself? Hear a million voices that just wanna show me hiding no hope, ain't no way to turn around. Oh, burying the bottle, believe life keeps going. Forgetting the fear as it comes every morning. 'Cause I have ways and I be sloppy. No one's there to stop me. Oh, I take a bottle off the shelf. What am I doing to myself?
Thank you. All right, I got one more tune for you. That's my name right there. And if you don't want to buy a CD because that's an antiquated device, I'd love to have you sign up for my mailing list. I think I speak for all the songwriters here that like the mailing list is #1. So come see me if you are so inclined. This last song was actually inspired by a trip to Texas, and I know like I have to take care when I describe the scenario here, but my husband and our 2-year-old in our electric vehicle had driven from Massachusetts to New Mexico, and we now had to drive back through West Texas, which is a special place. And if you've been in a car for that long, you know, you start to feel kind of like gross, right? Like a little car sick. And all you can smell in that particular section is oil, do you know? And like, it's just everywhere. And those things that look like they're from Star Wars that are pumping the oil, they're just everywhere. And I said to my husband, the only thing that's gonna make me feel any better is like a salad. The next thing I eat is going to be health. And I waited the like 3.5 hours of straight nothing to the first little town with the one little restaurant, which was, as I'm sure you can guess, a DQ Grill and Chill. And they do, in fact, have a salad on the menu, and I ordered the salad, and they laughed at me, and they handed me a little paper thing of sandwich lettuce. And it was in that moment that I was like, I just love home. And so, this is called On My Way, Massachusetts. I'm on my way, Massachusetts. I still got 3,000 miles ahead. The desert's singing sweetly
lately, but the truth is there's no other place I wanna rest my head. Caught my eye, Carolina, you're tempting me, Tennessee. But when I think about skipping stones and winding roads that lead you home, there's one place for me. So I'm on my way, Massachusetts. Can almost feel my feet at the water's edge. I try to quell the homesick, but it's useless. The summer heat, the sandy feet, they're in my bed. About autumn's turn, the weed leaves there start to burn. There's one place for me. About what it would cost, the magic of the winter lost. There's one place for me. So I'm on my way, Massachusetts. My soul's made up your history. I know you like to claim the founding fathers, but how about mermaid tails, big old whales, and piracy? Cobblestones, colonial homes, land of the free. Love or hate her, she's a state I'll never leave.
Thank you very much. My name is Reese.
Would you like me to receive your guitar, put it in the case?
Thank you.